Hi, Betty. Okay, I'm back. Very interestingly enough, I forgot to check the bobbin. And remember, in one of my emails to you, I mentioned about how important it is to make sure you have a fresh bobbin before you start a project. And here I didn't do my own recommendation. And as you can see, when you run out of bobbin, the machine keeps going. And so the purple has continued to sew, but it's not catching anywhere because there's no bobbin. So this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go to my screen. I stopped it, of course. And then you see here, there is needle forward, needle back. So I'm going to have to needle back a lot because that is a lot of stitching because it stopped right about here. So I need to get that needle back to here. So I'm going to hit the needle back button and you're going to watch it. See how it goes back. Now, one thing I'm going to do is cut my thread so that it'll go back. Okay. And so I'm going to go back here again and I'm going to continue to hit that needle back button until it gets back all the way. And you have to hit it. You can't just hold it down. It won't continue to go back. You have to hit every one you want it to go. See, and I was watching the video that I finished earlier to see, and I see what I'm going to have to show you how to hoop on a separate video because it was not in the photo. Anyway, I'm still hitting back to get it to where I need it. So you can see there's a lot of stitches I gotta start over. Remember, I need to get all the way back here. But this is good. It shows you what happens if you don't start with a fresh bobbin. Or if you're doing a large project, every time you do a color change, you really should look at the bobbin. Okay, we're getting there. We're close. Because we don't want any holes. So I will tend to go a little farther even. Now see, when I put my presser foot down, I can really see where that needle is. I still need to go back a couple more just to make sure I'm in the purple. Okay, so now what I've got to do, remember I cut the thread, so I'm good there. I have to actually pull the hoop out. I gotta switch hands. Okay, so I've got to come over here, push on that lever, and pull the hoop straight out and under from my machine. And sure enough, no thread in that bobbin. And I don't have a spare, which I like to normally have. So I'm going to have to wind the bobbin. And you know how to do that, so I'm going to come back. Okay. Now, you can see there's quite a bit of threads that are funny there, but if I look at the back, look at that. It almost looks like a rat's nest. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently cut all of these pieces because, you know, you'd think theoretically it should just come out because there's no bobbin locking the stitches. But alas, it doesn't work that way. So I'm going to go through and just cut them all. Just cut. Try and get as much of that thread out of there because I'm going to re-sew over that. And I don't want that rat's nest under there. So trim, just as if I'm giving it a haircut. And hopefully I can get this all cleaned up. Okay, I'm going to pause it now.